We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under
number 65.
And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Brandon Phillips. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a line drive. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Phillips becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The first baseman, number 12. Mark
and that's waved
Reynolds.
at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ball one. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Avila.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dahl is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's Eric Ibar now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Joe Panik. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Zach Greinke. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, David Dahl.
Center fielder, David.
First
Dahl.
offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Third inning, no score to this point. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Stepping up now, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Jake Arrieta.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Kepler. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Owings.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Jake Lamb is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this won't get by the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russ
Leading off for the Mets here in the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russ Hoskins.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Here's Todd Frazier now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. For Frazier, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Aybar. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Max
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Hoskins will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Pitch on its way to Avila. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down. It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Phillips ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. At the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Blake Swihart.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The pitcher, number
Digging
49.
in, Jake Arrieta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's running towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Brandon Phillips. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Joe Panik. Comes into this at bat.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Zach Greinke.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Zach Greinke will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris
Ready with the first
Owings.
pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
No problem over there for the baby giraffe. Digging in and looking for more. Russ Hoskins. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Hoskins.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Motter has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot footed out of there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Kepler. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play. And Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Got him. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ibar at short, scooped up. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away.
Now
at the plate, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Here's Eric Ibar.
Leading off for the Mets, the shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reynolds scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Jake Arrieta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have through the starting pitcher.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He was a double play victim last time around.
Michael Brantley.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The second baseman,
digging in once again, Brandon Phillips.
Phillips.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Arrieta rounds third and is digging for the plate. Into the box now, Russ Hoskins.
Russ Hoskins.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he lays off for ball one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now.
Fielder number 10, Taylor Motter.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Here's Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side. Standing in, Michael Michael Conforto. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Owings settles under it near second. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Justin Wilson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Curtis Granderson is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Frazier looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Chris Owings. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Ibar has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout.